Welcome back to Nintagious. We're gonna play a little Vampire Survivors. There was an update today. I wound up taking the night off because I just, again, didn't sleep well. Summer, baby. So it was a pretty, it just kind of lined up well. And I'm still in kind of a recording mood, despite the fact that it's kind of ridiculous because I have such a ridiculous backlog of videos set up already, so it's like, why am I still going? But I'm having fun with it. So I completed. That's very handy, considering there's just constantly more achievements. Find the Ars Gouda. Unlocks Bestiary. Find the Great Gospel. Unlocks Limit Break. Oh god. Defeat the final enemy in the Capella Magna. Unlocks Game Killer? That doesn't sound great. It sounds either amazing or not great. So this is a kind of a smaller update, if I'm being honest, because there's only the 3 achievements, but we're still gonna get in there. I should probably start putting points into Curse, because, like, honestly, sometimes I'm like, man, this game's easy. So maybe I should just, kind of fix that. I think we're just gonna stick with Pascalina, because I have fun with her. About the 30 golden eggs, you love to see that. Okay, stage 5 Capella Magna. So apparently, based on their tweet, I guess there's like, this is going to be kind of different than the other Capella Magna. I don't know if I've done this one on video, but apparently this is like, it's going to be slightly different, and then once you clear it, it's going to revert to back to normal. Let's just jump in and see what happens. I never know what randomazo I want first, if I'm being honest. I mean, this seems pretty good. Yeah, let's take that. Screw it. What? What just happened? So were those items removed? Is that what happened? Like, we can't go get the rings and the red things now? Is that... I have no idea what that was about. Fire wands are always a nice time. A Song of Mana is kind of tempting. What do I want to do here? I picked the one that reduces the cooldown on the Lightning Ring, the Santa Water, and Garlic. So I want to save space for those 3. Song of Mana can sometimes be a difficult sell because it synergizes with Curse, and why would you want to willingly pick up Curse? I could just choose to not synergize it, or I could just pick up something else. What would I pick up instead? I don't know. But let's take the Rune Tracer. I like this plan. Oh, that's right, we did do this on video, because, well, we're gonna need the Pumarola, so let's go ahead and take that. Because I remember explaining the fact that we have to basically camp out around one of these little things, one of the rosaries, for when the water death guy spawns, so that I can, do something about that. So I'm kind of glad the update hit when it did, because I was kind of feeling the itch. I was like, man, and a lot of that was because I was watching somebody play Vampire Survivors for the first time last night. Like, they just started playing it, and just like the sounds of the game, just like listening to it, I was like, man, I kind of want to play some Vampire Survivors. This was very convenient timing. It's a good time. It's kind of a nice, like, you can kind of turn your brain off playing it, and that maybe sounds like a bad thing, but it's not. I think I'm gonna re-roll this. Would I want the crown? What passives am I gonna need? I'm gonna need armor, spinach, I already have the Pumorola. The Attract Orb. And the Duplicator. I have, like, one free passive slot, but that's because I have one free item slot. I'm gonna skip this. I'm gonna try to save the rerolls for the Randomazzo. In case that gives me bad stuff. Okay, there we go. So we just want to kind of live around here. This is where we're gonna set up our camp. And along with being in the mood to play this, I'm gonna try to also play some more 20 Minutes Till Dawn in this recording session. I haven't played any of that in a while. I reached a point where my video buffer is so large. It's running through the end of August, and it's currently July 7th. Well, I guess it's July 8th because it's after midnight. So I have, like, the next 2 months accounted for as far as videos go, so I've been kind of like, you can dial it back. You don't have to keep thinking up new stuff to do, new playthroughs and such. If you don't really feel like playing something, you don't have to, because you're kind of covered for a while. But I've still been pretty hooked on Autonauts. I believe by the time this airs, that series will probably be airing as well. I've been playing that, like, once a day. Recording an episode once a day, rather. I'm currently in a break with that because I'm just kind of waiting for buildings to be constructed. And on this note, if you haven't checked out Autonauts yet, the playthrough, I recommend you do so because I'm having a good time with it. It's kind of a city builder, but it's like with a programming twist. You build robots and then you program them to, like, do all the tedium work for you, so you don't have to keep harvesting lumber by yourself. You can just have them do it, and then there's always lumber ready when you need it. And it's been a lot of fun, and I'm having a lot of fun with it, which is why I've been playing it so frequently. But I haven't really recorded anything else in a while. I do need to record some new episodes of the First 30 at some point. I need to start looking through my Steam backlog and pick out some games that are like, oh, this could be cool. Take another Rune Tracer. I was kind of tempted to take another Pumorola, but things aren't really dying, and I feel like I should try and circumvent that soon. Circumvent? Address it? I don't know. You know what I mean. I kind of don't want to take King Bible. It seems like an obvious answer. In fact, I'm just going to do it. The last time we took... So, it's kind of funny, because, again, the guy I was watching play Vampire Survivors this morning, kind of, like, discovering everything for himself, very quickly realized that Garlic is very, very, very strong at the beginning of the game. And I definitely pointed this out. In the beginning, like, week of the game, I was like, damn, if you just get Garlic, you win. Like, if you just max rank Garlic, you're good to go. And if you add a max rank Bible to that as well, it's just super good. Like, it just keeps everything except bosses off of you, more or less. And what winds up being the case is that I still think Garlic is perhaps too good, but since there's so many items in the game at this point... What was that? I'm sorry, I was talking to my viewers. What was that? Okay, that was interesting. I don't know what that was about. I forgot that there's a duplicator down there, so I don't even have to pick that duplicator up. Where am I? Okay. Just trying not to lose track of that thing. Hold on a second, by the way. I'm gonna do something really quick. I'm noticing the game's running a little choppy, so I'm gonna close a couple things down. I didn't bother closing, like, my browsers or anything before we started. and sometimes that can cause a little bit of lag. Hell, what was I saying? Oh, so, like, my first probably, like, I don't know, 24 hours with the game, like, not as in the first day I played it, but in the first 24 hours of gameplay. Signal water. I usually would just get I'd get Bible and Garlic and just max rank them and synergize, evolve them, and then I would just kind of sit there and wait for the match to end. And I eventually tried to stop doing that and be like, nah, let's like try other things. So what I'm getting at is I don't pick this combo up very often, and I think I did this once in a video, and I think it was super duper laggy, if I recall right. But we're gonna do it anyway. Pretty straightforward. Alright, so the game now is we're just gonna wait for the water to rise high enough that we can grab this rosary and murder this guy. And that'll be that. Well, I'll take Fire Wand. I need more damage. I'm picking up a lot of items at once, which is good because the sooner we get all of our passives, the sooner we can go pick up the ones that are just kind of hanging out on the map. So, you know, that's an excellent thing you want to do. But on the other hand, if you're picking up a billion different weapons and not leveling anything up, you start to feel like you're not actually doing any damage to anything. So, and that's kind of the situation I'm finding myself in now. And we don't want to go pick up the duplicator yet because we don't need it yet. Let's just take spinach. Spinach is always good. I said I need more damage. That's more damage. I don't know if it's that I need more damage or if I need more projectiles, though. There's a difference. Kind of. Subtle difference. No, I already have my items checked out. Never mind. I'm dumb. I was sitting here thinking. I do need to figure out passives since I don't have to pick up a duplicator. So there's going to be an extra item that we can pick up at some point. Probably an empty tome. I usually default to empty tomes because with reduced cooldowns are just pretty good, I think. Nope, all of our items are spoken for at the moment. We actually need garlic, desperately. Actually, I'm kind of tempted to not do too many recordings tonight because if said streamer is playing more of this tonight, I wouldn't mind watching. I'm gonna go ahead and take the attract orb, we'll take this. But I've been feeling pretty revved up with YouTube in general lately. I think I mentioned that in an Autonauts episode recently, but again, that's probably not going to air for a while. But we just found out within like the last 2 weeks that the gift memberships are live on YouTube now, and I don't know, I feel really good about YouTube now because I think that the gift memberships are an excellent feature that are good for everybody involved. I think they're good for the creators because we can see more support, and I have definitely seen people before who would like get memberships on multiple accounts just to show more support. Now they can just use the gift memberships instead, which just kind of works out. I'm gonna take the Prorola, I think. YouTube gets more money, so that's good for them too, and more viewers, and regulars in particular, get to get a peek at membership privileges because of the gifting. And the gifting, like, prioritizes those who are active in chat a lot, which is also really nice. It's also just something that's, like, constructed completely around the idea of streaming, which is, if I'm being honest, something that YouTube typically does not do. So it's nice to see them actually, like, this makes it sound kind of passive-aggressive, but throwing us a bone and actually doing something that is helpful for us. And it kind of, like, lit a fire under me where I'm, like, just feeling good about making content again, which is great because, like, I kind of haven't had that in a really long time. Now, I have with recorded content, because that's why I've been making so much, is because I've been like, this is fun, and I'm having a good time doing it. But anyway, that kind of, like, was a nice little boost for me, and now I'm just like, I gotta do more. I gotta do more. And I guess with videos, it's nice because there's only so much time to stream, is the unfortunate thing with streaming. You can basically... There's only so many hours in a day. And also, I still think that late-night streaming isn't the greatest on YouTube. So, at times like this... Well, it's 3 o'clock, so I would have ordinarily stopped streaming around now. But, if I were to go live right now, there would probably be, like, nobody watching. Because I think most of my usual viewers would probably be asleep right now. So I still am like, well, I want to work on the channel, but I can't, like, stream right now, which means the games that I'm streaming I can't really play. But, anyway. So I used, I went through and redid, like, membership perks and stuff like that. They also added more badges for, like, how long you've been a member, so I have to update those. I'm probably gonna try to do that tonight as well. It's just been like, oh, there's a bunch of stuff to do now that I should try to do. Also been thinking about, like, the art streams, because I'm really bad at coming up with membership perks. I have a hard time coming up with stuff that sounds compelling and won't be agonizing for me to actually fulfill. And I've had this problem before because due to doing Patreon from the art perspective. And that's the obvious one for YouTube is, oh, do some art-related stuff? But I know from history that sometimes that stuff can be hard to... It can be very easy for rewards to pile up, and it just being difficult to find time to do them, and then you start to stress yourself out because there's all these things I need to be doing, and yada yada yada. I was thinking about adding a new $20 tier that would have, like, a sketch request attached to it. So it's like, if you become a member, if you become a $20 member for each month you are a member, you'll get a, hey, what do you want me to draw? And, but I guess I don't know if I want to put that in just yet, is what I'm getting at. But I did also have the idea for the $10 tier to have do, like, members' choice art streams. I need garlic. This is getting ugly all of a sudden, holy shit. Just do an art stream and be like, okay, members, what do you want to see? And I've already been meaning to do one for regulars. Those of you that come to a lot of streams know that I configured the chatbot. Instead of having a currency, it just tracks how long you've been watching on a monthly basis, and then I just reset it every month. And, I don't really love these options. I'm glad I saved the rerolls. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, projectiles gain bounces. Even though I only have one of those. Shit. I thought that applied to more, I thought that applied to more things. That's unfortunate. Alright, I guess we'll still take that. Oh, God! And my idea was that I would also do regular's choice art streams of like, hey, if you were in the top 3 in the last 12 months, in one of those months, then you'll get a pick in these streams. And I haven't really had the time to actually do those. And there's also been some concerns there because I wanted to do I wanted to make it like raffle based, where I'd have a wheel, and if you were in the top 3 in any month in the last 12 months, you'll have a spot on the wheel, and then I'll spin it and be like, well, I'll start the stream, I'll spin it, be like, okay, you won it, okay, what do you want me to draw? And then, like, halfway through, I'd be like, okay, let's spin it again and find out who the second person is, etc., 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 etc. And I kept having concerns about that, because it really requires that everybody be there for that stream. And obviously I want everyone to be there for every stream, but I don't like things that make it that it's a requirement, or that it could feel like a requirement. So basically, and with the combination of also wanting to do the members ones now, I started thinking, maybe I should just spin that wheel on my own, and pick the people out, let them know to start thinking up ideas, and that way I'll have everything ready when it comes time to actually do the stream. Maybe I could spin it during other streams, which does get it, like, some awareness, I guess, and it makes it more of a spectacle, and I think, like, making things more of a spectacle as a content creator is good, because it makes people want to be involved, right? I would assume. This is nasty. I hate this. Fire wand. Fire wand. I need garlic, man. Holy hell. The problem with building around getting it is if you can't find it. Bible. But yeah, I think the idea with the wheel is that, like, people are gonna see the wheel being spun and be like, "Oh, why am I not on the wheel?" It's like, well, you have to be one of the most active stream watchers, and that'll get people going, "Oh man, I gotta watch more streams because I want in on this." You know what I mean? But I also don't want it to feel like it's you better be there. You know what I mean? You want people to want to be there, but not feel like they have to be there. It's a very delicate balance. Go with King Bible again. It's my only defense right now, so I need more. Bible. I don't know what I want for my last passive. Oh, right, Empty Tome. I don't think we've seen one. The game do be stingy right now. Can I even... No, I'm still seeing new items. Okay, never mind. I was thinking, like, is part of the stage that I can only carry 5 of each? Because I feel like I haven't been seeing any new ones in a while. But no, they're right there, so never mind. Ignore that. Fire one. No, I can get a duplicator. We don't want that. We're gonna take the fire wand because it's ready to evolve. We just have to actually get another passive so that we're full and we can go pick up the other duplicator. Attract orb. This is, like, surprisingly intense. Alright, Hellfire. Anyway, at the end of the day, I hope it doesn't sound like I'm, like, venting about all the YouTube stuff or anything. Like, if anything, I'm, like, more excited about some of this stuff than I have been in a really long time, so I hope other people are too. But there's the one thing that is, like, definitely a frustration is, the time. There's not enough time for everything anymore. It's just regularly frustrating. They're really holding out on, tomes and garlic, like, really hard, and I don't like it. So I'm gonna take the Santa water because we have what we need to evolve that. We don't have what we need for lightning yet. Bouncing Hellfire do be pretty good, though. Kind of focus in a little bit more because this is semi-intense. We'll take the lightning ring. I feel like it could still very easily go wrong. Where the hell are these items I need? This is just getting silly at this point. And oddly, these little guys in the red cloaks, they're the ones that keep getting through my defenses. They're just, like, charging me. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna die. They're just on me. They just won't get off. And this game will give me literally everything except the 2 items I want. It's kind of agony. What the hell just hit me? Oh my god. Well, I don't think this is actually gonna help, but yeah, let's just skip that. I mean, maybe that might help. Thing is these guys are just running right through it. They're just not giving a fuck. Some chicken we should really get. Okay, I got the tome. That's something. Alright, let's make our way back up to the duplicator, finally. And that vacuum orb is really gonna help. Garlic, thank God! Okay, we're complete. It all paid off in the end. We're not home free just yet, but, you know. Okay. Let's take the lightning ring. I guess we should be prioritizing the weapons to try and get those evolutions as soon as possible. I don't think we're even gonna make it up to those items up at the top. It took way too long for us to be able to pick up the duplicator. We can try, but it might be unwise because we need, like, experience right now, too. Yeah, lightning ring. And I mean, it's all the way up there. I feel like we're not going to be able to actually get up there. It's just too far away. And we're not enough of a killing force yet. I guess that's the big thing. In fact, things kind of aren't dying at all. Oh, lightning ring's not available for evolution. Now it is, but... like, I kind of have to just sit still at the moment. This should be lightning ring. Yeah, thunder loop, thunder hoop, thunder loop. We can't really, like, stand still because death is still coming at us as well. Garlet. Alright, we're getting somewhere. I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable. The garlic is now at a point where things are basically dying before they can actually get to me. Garlic. We're gonna put, like, everything we've got into that if they give us the option to. Alright, now we can... oh, did I not see that Death was standing there? That happens, like, all the time, honestly. When it gets this hectic, and these guys are just slowly chasing me, I'll just, like, not see them and just run right into them like a dumb. Despite my best efforts. It's tough. There's a lot going on, okay? And now he's dead, so you love to see that. Let's grab this. I think this will be Santa water? Is that ready to go? No, it's one of those. Fire's gonna explode. That doesn't do anything. And I'm not a big fan of any of those. I could either just take that and accept the L, or I could try to re-roll and see if I can get something else. I mean, Hellfire exploding isn't bad. It's just that it only affects that. I'm just gonna take that. We also have Hellfire bouncing, so bouncing exploding Hellfire seems like it could be pretty good. Pretty fun. Garlic, 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 baby! Garlic. Garlic. Not garlic. Garlic's full. You love to see it. Okay, so cooldown seems good. sweet. That was a good little rampage. Ooh, I didn't even see that there. That's gonna be some good shit. Alright, so this should be garlic or Santa water. Okay, do I want to try to make my way all the way up top? I mean, honestly, we don't really need the experience that much. A lot of these are almost max leveled already, so we could probably just go. Also, I forgot I had the thing that if I keep moving, it reduces the cooldown of things, so that's also a thing. Look how fast lightning is firing off. Alright, let's go. It's gonna be a long-ass walk. But I think we're in a comfortable space to make it. Yeah, armor's the only upgrade we need now, so levels become a little bit less precious. It's still good, though, don't get me wrong. The big concern is this. When a treasure chest drops in, I just don't see it until I'm, like, approximately 38 miles away from it. You hate to see that. That'll be our garlic, so it was worth coming back for, basically, because now treasure chests are basically not worth going back for because it's just gonna be money. And I'm definitely at a point in this game where I like kind of don't care about money. Always big coin back? Oh, you can just say just always give me that? That's pretty sick. Yeah, let's do it. In before I find out that I actually kind of needed healing every now and then. But I don't need healing very often, so this should probably be okay. I think it's funny how, like, so I don't think I said this at the beginning of the episode, but I did say to myself, I should try and make a build, like a different build, something I don't do every time. And then I wound up making the build that I've probably played, you know, at least 50% of the time. Oops. And we're almost there. And then we can just camp out for 5 minutes and just hang out. Pew 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 pew. Oh, except now we can also get these when I level up, so that's alright. Let's just smother that thing in damage numbers so nobody has to look at it and realize how cursed it is. Love to see it. Alright, now we're just gonna mow stuff down until this map's over. Did I max level a crown already? How? I saw that level just gave me the money, and I was like, but don't I still have to max level the crown? Oh, that was fun. Yeah, I like that you don't have to just stop and... That's a nice little quality of life change. Man. Such chaos. Kind of speaks for itself, doesn't it? This is kind of one of those situations where streaming would be much better, because then I could just be like, all right, what have you guys been up to lately? I can still do that, you just can't answer me in real time, so that's a thing. Me, I booted up Switch Sports Bowling last night and played for like 3 hours. It's been a while since I've played that. I'm a little bit behind on the rewards. The weekly rewards, should I call them that? I think they're actually available for like 3 weeks, but still. I'll probably play some more tonight after I finish this recording session. And tomorrow we're gonna play some Monster Hunter on stream. That'll be fun. It's always a good time. Having a good time with Sunbreak so far. I don't like have any complaints about it. It's just overall good. It is quite challenging, but it's not like bullshit challenging like Iceborne sometimes was, I felt. I felt Iceborne was sometimes just like, I'm a Dark Souls game now and everything kills you in 2 hits, and I wasn't a fan. And I need to make time to, I might actually put in a little quote-unquote overtime this weekend. And, since I took today off unplanned, I usually take Wednesdays and Saturdays off. Today's Thursday, so I don't usually take today off. I might put an extra stream in on Saturday. Maybe do a double whammy Saturday, Sunday, and then, like, I've been debating lately if I want to finish the Sonic Rush Marathon before I dig out Fire Emblem Warriors, which came out like 2 weeks ago, and I still haven't started it. And I'm eager to do so, but I worry that if I put down the Sonic Marathon and don't finish it now, while I have the momentum to do so, that I might have a hard time getting back to it later. Some of these motherfuckers actually made it into my bubble. So I'm just gonna let the waters coalesce on me, and, what the fuck is happening? Why is there not a death? What am I doing? Where am I going? Who am I killing? What's... Oh god. Well, what the fucking... What is going on? I guess I'm doing it. That was less good. Just trying to keep him in my Bible. It's just a rain of items. What the hell? Okay, freezing him wasn't very productive at that point in time. No pun intended. This is the sort of shit that made me say I want to start recording my sessions here. Because sometimes you just never know what's gonna happen. Yeah, that's what you fucking get. I think. Oh. Great Gospel permanently allows to level up weapons beyond their limit, can be enabled in stage selection. Oh, dopamine. Did I do it? Did I win forever? Is it just 100%? And you're never gonna add any more achievements? Actually, don't do that. Like, keep adding achievements, please. I'm having a great time. No, not this motherfucker. You hate to see it. I'm pretty sure I had a revive, so you can go fuck yourself. P.S. Never mind. I'm a bloody pulp again. Guess what, though? I'm pretty sure I had another revive, so fuck you. Okay, never mind. Bloody pulp. Very good. Well played. Beat the final enemy, so I got the game killer, and I got the limit break. Cool. Hellfire did so much damage. With the bouncing and the exploding. Okay. What about the last one? Find the Arzguda. Unlocks the bestiary. Sadly, as far as, like, content creation goes here, as far as, like, my content creation, not the game's content creation, I kind of wish I knew where this was going to be. I could maybe assume it's in the library, because, you know, it's a book. But it's also Gouda? Might be in the dairy plant? Because cheese? So, you see a little cute little wedge of cheese on the front of the book? But it's one of those things where it's like, if I was just playing on my own time, I'd probably be willing to be like, I'll just run around until I find it. But since episodes, I don't really necessarily want to have, oh yeah, hell yeah, we're turning Limit Break on. That sounds bonkers. I don't necessarily want to just wander around and be like, oh, I guess it's not here. Thanks for tuning in for 45 minutes while I did nothing. You know what I mean? So I might double check to see where it is first. My current guess is the dairy plant. Let's actually look right now before we move on, just to confirm or deny. Survivors Arzguda. Dairy plant. Nailed it. But I saved us 45 minutes is the way I'm looking at it. Because now it's like, I could have went there, and it could have been wrong, and then it would have been a dead episode, but anyway. So, we will do that next time. As I pointed out, this run only has the 3 achievements, or this update only has the 3 achievements, so I don't think that we will, we won't get too many episodes out of this, but that's okay. We'll have at least the one next time. Maybe I could, like, play as a different character or something. I'm probably just gonna go with Pascalina, though. I like the rune tracer. It's neat. Haven't played as Red Death yet. But anyway, we're probably just gonna stick with Pascalina. She's neat. And then we'll go to the dairy plant. So thank you for watching. Hope you had a good time. I did. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button. It does help out. Keep an eye out for future episodes. I'm going to continue trying to record more whenever a new update comes out, because why not? Because it's fun. Check out Vampire Survivors yourself. It's like $3 on Steam. It's on Game Pass now, so like if you don't have $3 but have Game Pass, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but I don't know. I don't know what your story is. You can check it out for their like no risk. So you should do that too. It's a fun game. It's a fun, like, I don't have to think kind of game compared to Autonauts, where I'm thinking nonstop and it kind of hurts. And 20 Minutes Till Dawn, where sometimes I have to try really hard, and like this is just kind of, it's just fun. It's just nice and simple and fun. It's a great time. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. We'll tackle the dairy plant and go for the last achievement then.